Once a long time ago, in a sunny land full of rivers and olive trees, lived a poor fisherman named Naim. He wasn't rich, he hadn't gone to school much, but he was smart and he paid attention. You could see it in his rough old hands. One morning, Naim left early, not to go fishing, but to catch birds. He had set a small trap under the fig trees, where wild doves like to land. Then he hid behind a bush and waited. Just as two doves flew down toward his trap, two students from the nearby school walked by. They were arguing loudly about something and didn't even notice Naim hiding. Their noise scared the birds away. Naim stood up and said kindly, "Boys, could you be a little quieter next time? You scared off my dinner." The boys looked at each other. One of them joked, "Maybe if you agree to give us 2 of the 3 doves you catch next time." Naim blinked. "Why would I do that? The birds aren't yours." The second student smiled. "True, but your silence depends on our silence." Naim sighed and finally agreed, but with one condition. "If I give you 2 doves, you have to teach me what you were arguing about. I may not be a scholar, but I know words have value." The students laughed. You wouldn't understand. It's complicated." Naim smiled. "Even a drop of knowledge can be useful one day, especially when you're thirsty." Finally, one student gave in. "Fine, we were arguing about the word neutral. It means something that is not male and not female." "That's it." Naim thanked them. That afternoon, when he caught 3 doves, he kept one for himself and gave the other 2 to the students. Time passed. One day, Naim went fishing at the river, but didn't catch anything for hours. Just as he was about to give up, his net pulled tight. Inside was a fish so colorful, it looked like it was made of sunlight. Naim's eyes widened. This fish is no ordinary fish. He took it home in a bowl of river water. His wife said, "Let's give it to the king. He'd just finished building his new palace. This fish would make a perfect gift." So they dressed up and went to the palace. When the king saw the fish, he was amazed. What a beautiful creature! A gift like this deserves a reward, 1,000 gold coins. But the king's advisor whispered in his ear, "Your Majesty, why give him so much? Let's trick him with a question. If he fails, we'll save face and keep the gold." The king agreed, smiled at Naim, and asked, "Tell me, fisherman, is this fish male or female?" Naim saw the trap. If he said male, they'd ask for the female. If he said female, they'd want the nail. He'd lose either way. So he bowed and calmly said, "Your Majesty, the fish is neutral." For a second, the room was silent. Then everyone burst out laughing, including the king. "You clever man," the king said. "You outsmarted us." He turned to his guards. "Double his reward. Give him 2,000 gold coins for his fish and for his wisdom." Naim smiled as he left the palace. The gold was heavy in his pouch. That wasn't what made him happiest. It was one word, the word he had asked for years ago, a word he thought he'd never need, but it saved him. So remember, sometimes the smallest lesson is worth more than gold, because the right word at the right moment is like a net that catches your luck. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this story. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video. It helps me know you'd like more stories like this. And if something's on your heart, I'd love to read it in the comments.